have to do this to I get to do this. First time, whether it's the first time in the morning when you wake up or when he comes to the door, he sees you with a smile. Hello everyone and welcome to Gems and Pearls with Love. My name is Caitlin Clarice. To all who have subscribed so far, thank you so very much. This is a new channel. I only have a few videos up. So you coming on here and subscribing, I appreciate it so very much. And to those who are new here, welcome. I would love if you would join me here on this journey of biblical womanhood. On this channel, I talk about everything related to biblical womanhood, biblical femininity, being a godly mother, a godly wife, homemaking, and things of that nature. So guys, in the last video I did, I talked about how to be joyful and why it's important to be joyful as a mom, a wife, as a homemaker more specifically. So as I was editing that video, I kind of realized there were some things that I wish I had said and wish I had included. So I realized that, you know what, I'm definitely going to do a part two to that video, which I'm doing here today. So just going to be added on to things I already spoken about in that video. Not really, well, I mean, yeah, I added on to it, but it's still like new stuff. If you haven't watched that video, you can definitely pause this one and check that one out first. However, if you want to continue watching this video and watch the one after, either way, you're good to go. As a homemaker, we are doing a lot of times the same kind of tasks throughout the days. Like we're going to be cooking, we're going to be cleaning, we're going to be maybe meal planning, we're going to be doing laundry. And to be honest, if we are honest, most of us can kind of get to this point of feeling like, oh gosh, like, you know, now I have to go wash the dishes. Look at all this laundry. Now I have to go do this laundry. And it can kind of be hard to feel joyful about these things that these mundane tasks that we do on a daily basis. However, what we can do to try to keep a joyful attitude while doing these tasks is to change our mindset. Switch our mindset from I have to do this to I get to do this. The reason why you have dirty dishes to do is because your family has eaten a meal. The reason why you have laundry to do is because your family has clothes to wear. And there might be some stains on it because your children were out playing and having fun. That means they were probably in good health to be playing and having fun. The thing is that we can sometimes tend to take these things that seem to be kind of small things, and they seem small because they're just everyday things that we're used to, and forget how much of a blessing that it actually is. Not everybody can afford to even have a home to even clean. Not everybody can afford clothing, or if they do have clothing, it's maybe just one or two outfits because that's just what they have. Not everybody is in a position where they can even have 3 meals a day, much less that on top with snacks on top of that. It is a blessing. It's a blessing that we have a home. It is a blessing that we have our family. It's a blessing that we have clothes and we have food to eat. So what can help us to change our attitude or our mood from, oh my God, look at all these dishes I have to go do, or look at this laundry, or now I have to go and, you know, tidy up this linen closet for the 3rd time this month. We can look at it like, I get to do this. My husband and my children, their bellies are full. They're going to go to bed not hungry. And that is a blessing. So I'm washing these dishes because we were blessed enough to be able to have this meal. I'm doing the laundry because we were blessed enough to be able to have this clothing. I have to, you know, vacuum the floor because I'm blessed enough to have a floor to vacuum on. We have a home. We have a roof over our head. So continuing to have that attitude of just being grateful, a heart of gratitude towards the Lord for our blessings and the things that He has done and continue to provide for our family is a way where we can change our attitude. And I mean, this is something that can happen in an instant. I've literally been before looking at dishes and like, oh my gosh, it's been such a long day. Dinner took me so long to make, and now, we'll have to wash these dishes. And, honestly, I literally just thought to myself, okay, stop. These dishes are proof that my family ate a meal. Thank you, Lord, that my family ate a meal. And automatically, I started to feel positive about it. And you can help yourself out by putting some music on. One thing I like to do is light a candle sometimes when I'm cleaning up or even cooking. Have a candle lit, have a nice drink to drink along while I'm doing what I'm doing, to sip on. And yeah, just some music, because I love music. I love music and I love dancing. So for me, that is one thing that helps me to kind of really get in the groove. And before I know it, everything that I've done is finished, and I can go on to my next task. You see, here's the thing. This is important because it's not about just doing the task. It's not about just cooking the meal or whatever else we are doing. It's about the attitude that we have when we are doing these things. If we are going to have a bad attitude and feel irritated and annoyed about it, then there's a very good chance we're going to take that out on our family, because usually it's our family that's caused the laundry and the dirty clothes. So it's very easy to take that attitude out on our family, and we don't want to have that. We want to have a good and positive attitude and cause the atmosphere to be light and to be joyful. So we have to make sure that we are checking our hearts, because out of our heart is where our words and our attitude is going to flow. Another thing that can cause us to struggle to feel joyful is our expectations. If we have high expectations for our husbands, for example, or even for our children, when they do not meet that expectation, we are going to automatically feel disappointed and possibly angry. As silly as it sounds, I used to allow myself to get irritated by the most smallest things. Like, for example, my husband has a habit of putting his toothbrush literally by the sink, and I always take it and I kind of move it in a different area of the counter where it's, nice and neat and out the way, so that way it won't accidentally fall into the sink and get dirty and stuff like that. So I used to get irritated about something as simple as that. It sounds so silly to me now, but yeah, I allow that to irritate me. So what I've done is change my mindset to, what? It's not really a big deal. He forgets to move it, I move it for him, and I don't even expect it to be moved anymore. I don't come in the washroom and have the expectation. So whether it's something probably much bigger than that or smaller, if we lower our expectations, we are less likely to feel irritated. So my next tip would be to be playful, be fun with our husbands. Start to flirt. Just don't just let it be just so serious and all about, bills and responsibilities. And we have these things and we need to have very important conversations. But we also have to remember to just be playful, be fun, be silly. I don't know, hide around the door, and then when he's coming, and then jump out and scare him, and just be fun, be playful with our husband and even with our children. Get on the floor sometimes and play with them. Be silly, tickle them. Just allow yourself to be playful. Do not take yourself too seriously. Lastly, I would say smile more. So I talked about in the previous video the benefits of smiling, that even if you do not even feel like smiling, just the action of smile alone can cause all these sort of things, chemical and scientific things to happen to your brain that causes your mood to improve and for you to feel better. Smile more. Make it a goal for yourself that every time your husband sees you for the first time, whether it's the first time in the morning when you wake up or when he comes to the door, he sees you with a smile. Just make that be your goal. So regardless of what's going on, just try it. When he comes to the door, smile. Greet him with a smile. When you wake up in the morning, smile at him. Let that be the first, every time he sees you first, or your children as well. they're coming in from school or from outside playing or whatever the situation is, make it your goal that every time they see you for the first time, that you are greeting them with a smile. Guys, smiling is so powerful. It's so addictive. It makes you look, it's your prettiest asset. It is your prettiest asset is for your smile. It makes you look prettier. It makes you look happier. And it just makes the people around you just feel welcomed and feel, you just look inviting. So guys, again, check out my previous video for the other benefits of smiling. I get a lot more detail for that, but yes, definitely smile more. Allow your children and your husband to see your smile more than they see whatever other facial expressions that we have. So guys, that is it. Those are the little things I wanted to add on to how to be joyful as a homemaker, as a wife, as a mom. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some things from this video. If you have not already, again, please subscribe to join me on this journey. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. What do you guys think about being joyful? What do you do to help you stay in a good and joyful and positive mood? What are things that makes it difficult for you? Let's just continue the discussion down below in the comments. Don't forget to share this video, guys. Until next time, bye-bye.